Ladies and gentlemen, today we gather to explore a profound truth. Our mind, with all its chatter and noise, is not our master but our servant. Imagine for a moment that your mind is like a loyal assistant, eager to help you navigate the vast landscapes of existence. This shift in perspective is not just liberating, it is transformative. The mind is a fascinating entity, a complex labyrinth of thoughts, feelings, and perceptions that shapes our reality. It is easy to fall into the trap of believing that we are defined by our thoughts, that we are merely the sum of our mental activity. Yet, upon deeper reflection, we can uncover the profound truth that we are not our minds, we are the awareness that observes them. This realization holds the key to transforming our relationship with ourselves and the world around us. At its core, the mind is a tool. Just as a craftsman wields a hammer to create, we can harness the power of our minds to shape our experiences. However, too often, we allow our minds to run unchecked, leading us down pathways of negativity, doubt, and anxiety. We become entangled in a web of thoughts that can distort our perception of reality. The mind, when left to its own devices, can conjure fears that never materialize and amplify insecurities that hold us back. It becomes a master that dictates our emotions, actions, and even our self-worth. Yet, if we can view our minds as servants rather than masters, we open ourselves to a world of possibilities. This shift in perspective is not merely a philosophical exercise, it is a practical approach to navigating life. Recognizing that our thoughts are transient, that they come and go like waves upon the shore, allows us to detach from them. We can observe our thoughts without judgment, understanding that they do not define us. Instead, we are the observers of these thoughts, the consciousness that exists beyond them. This distinction is crucial. When we identify ourselves with our thoughts, we can easily become lost in a cycle of self-criticism and doubt. Our inner dialogue can be harsh, filled with shoulds and musts that create an oppressive atmosphere. But by stepping back and recognizing our role as the observer, we gain the power to change the narrative. We can choose to engage with thoughts that uplift and empower us, while letting go of those that do not serve our well-being. Mindfulness is an essential practice in cultivating this awareness. By training ourselves to be present and fully engaged in the moment, we can create a space between ourselves and our thoughts. This space allows us to assess our mental chatter with clarity. We learn to recognize when negative thoughts arise and to question their validity. Are these thoughts based on reality, or are they simply constructs of our minds? When we can observe our thoughts in this way, we regain control over our mental landscape. The nature of the mind is inherently creative. It possesses the remarkable ability to visualize, imagine, and innovate. This creativity can be harnessed to envision our goals and aspirations. When we treat our minds as servants, we can guide this creative energy toward constructive outcomes. We can set intentions, create plans, and visualize success in ways that align with our true desires. Instead of being bogged down by limiting beliefs, we can cultivate a mindset of abundance and possibility. This does not mean we can simply will away negative thoughts or emotions. It is natural for the mind to experience a full spectrum of feelings, from joy to sadness, confidence to insecurity. The key lies in how we respond to these thoughts and feelings. When we approach them with curiosity, rather than resistance, we allow ourselves to experience the richness of life without becoming overwhelmed. We recognize that emotions are like clouds passing through the vast sky of our consciousness, temporary and ever-changing. The nature of the mind is multifaceted. It can be a source of wisdom and insight, or a breeding ground for fear and doubt. The choice lies in how we engage with it. By adopting the perspective that our mind is our servant, we can take charge of our mental processes. We can cultivate mindfulness, harness our creativity, and navigate the complexities of our emotions with grace. This journey toward understanding the nature of the mind invites us to explore the depths of our consciousness, revealing the profound potential that lies within each of us. By doing so, we embrace our true selves, unbound by the limitations imposed by our thoughts. The concept of thoughts as servants invites us to reconsider the relationship we have with our inner dialogue. Often we find ourselves overwhelmed by a barrage of mental chatter that seems relentless and at times oppressive. However, when we shift our perspective and recognize that thoughts can serve us rather than control us, we unlock a powerful tool for personal growth and transformation. This reorientation begins with understanding that thoughts are not inherent truths, but rather fleeting perceptions that can be directed and utilized to foster our well-being. When we regard thoughts as servants, we acknowledge their potential to help us navigate the complexities of life. Each thought carries the capacity to inform our decisions, shape our emotions, and influence our actions. However, to fully harness this potential, we must engage with our thoughts consciously. This means becoming aware of what we think and how we think it. Are our thoughts empowering, or do they undermine our confidence and aspirations? By questioning the nature of our thoughts, we can discern which ones we wish to cultivate and which we would benefit from releasing. The first step in this process is cultivating awareness. This awareness allows us to observe our thoughts without judgment. Rather than being swept away by the current of our mental activity, we can stand back and observe our thoughts as if we were watching clouds pass in the sky. This practice of observation is central to mindfulness, which encourages us to engage with our thoughts in a non-reactive way. By doing so, we create a space for clarity and understanding. In this space, we can identify recurring patterns in our thinking, those thoughts that serve our goals and those that detract from them. Once we develop this awareness, we can actively choose which thoughts to embrace. This process is akin to a gardener tending to a garden, pulling out the weeds that threaten to choke the life out of the flowers. Negative or limiting thoughts, such as "I'm not good enough," or "I will never succeed," can be replaced with affirming, constructive beliefs. For example, transforming the thought "I can't do this" into "I am capable, and will learn as I go" opens the door to new possibilities. This simple act of reframing can drastically change our emotional landscape, allowing us to approach challenges with a sense of empowerment and resilience. In addition to reframing negative thoughts, we can also consciously cultivate positive affirmations. These are empowering statements that reinforce our capabilities and worth. By regularly repeating affirmations like "I am worthy of love and success," or "I have the strength to overcome obstacles," we train our minds to align with these empowering beliefs. Over time, these affirmations begin to take root in our consciousness, becoming the new baseline from which we operate. Instead of being reactive to negative thoughts, we proactively shape our mental environment. When we view our thoughts as servants, we can harness their creative power. The mind is inherently imaginative and can conjure visions of the future, helping us set intentions and goals. When we intentionally direct our thoughts towards our aspirations, we activate the creative potential within us. Visualization techniques can be particularly effective in this regard. By picturing our desired outcomes in vivid detail, we engage our subconscious mind, which works to align our actions with those visions. This practice not only motivates us, but also helps us recognize opportunities that we might have otherwise overlooked. It is essential to recognize that the process of directing our thoughts requires patience and practice. Our minds are often conditioned to fall back into negative patterns, especially during times of stress or uncertainty. This is where the role of mindfulness becomes crucial again. By consistently practicing mindfulness, we develop the ability to catch ourselves in moments of negative thinking and redirect our focus. Rather than spiraling into self-doubt, we can pause, breathe, and choose to engage with more empowering thoughts. Surrounding ourselves with positive influences can significantly enhance our ability to maintain this mindset. The people we interact with, the media we consume, and the environments we inhabit all contribute to our thought processes. By choosing to engage with uplifting content and nurturing relationships, we create a supportive ecosystem that reinforces the idea of thoughts as servants. This environment encourages us to stay aligned with our positive thoughts and intentions. Viewing thoughts as servants empowers us to take charge of our mental landscape. By cultivating awareness, reframing negative beliefs, embracing affirmations, and harnessing our creative potential, we can transform the way we engage with our thoughts. This proactive approach not only enhances our emotional well-being, sensations in our feet as they make contact with the ground, the rhythm of breath, and the sights and sounds around us. This awareness transforms ordinary activities into opportunities for connection and insight. In addition, mindfulness has been shown to have numerous benefits for mental and physical health. Research indicates that mindfulness practices can reduce stress, anxiety, and depression, while promoting overall well-being by fostering a state of presence and acceptance. Mindfulness encourages us to approach life's challenges with resilience and adaptability. This holistic approach to well-being empowers us to navigate the ups and downs of life with grace and equanimity. Mindfulness and awareness invite us to embark on a journey of self-discovery and growth. By cultivating the ability to be fully present and observing our thoughts and emotions with curiosity, we open the door to deeper understanding and transformation. This practice allows us to break free from the shackles of habitual thinking, enabling us to engage with life more authentically and meaningfully. Through mindfulness, we reclaim our power, discovering that we have the ability to shape our experiences and create a life imbued with intention and purpose. Reframing perspective is a powerful tool that allows individuals to transform their understanding of experiences, thoughts, and emotions. This mental shift can significantly influence our perception of reality, enabling us to approach challenges with resilience and optimism. Often our thoughts and beliefs are rooted in long-held assumptions or societal norms that shape how we interpret the world. By learning to reframe our perspective, we can break free from limiting beliefs and cultivate a more empowering narrative about ourselves and our experiences. At its essence, reframing involves viewing a situation or thought from a different angle. This cognitive restructuring enables us to replace negative or unproductive thoughts with more constructive ones. For example, consider a situation where someone faces a setback at work. The initial reaction might be to dwell on feelings of failure or inadequacy. However, by reframing the situation, one could view the setback as an opportunity for growth, a chance to learn, adapt, and ultimately become more skilled in their role. This shift from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset fosters resilience and encourages a proactive approach to challenges. One effective way to practice reframing is to ask ourselves guiding questions that challenge our assumptions. For instance, when confronted with a negative thought, we might ask, is this thought based on facts or is it a perception? Or what evidence do I have that supports or contradicts this belief? Such inquiries prompt deeper introspection and often lead to the realization that our thoughts are not always accurate reflections of reality. By engaging in this process, we can cultivate a more balanced perspective, recognizing that our initial reactions may be clouded by emotions or biases. Moreover, reframing allows us to shift our focus from what we lack to what we have. In times of adversity, it is easy to become fixated on shortcomings or failures. However, by consciously redirecting our attention to the strengths, skills, and resources we possess, we foster a sense of empowerment. This practice is particularly important in moments of self-doubt or uncertainty. For example, rather than thinking, I am not good enough, one could reframe the thought to, I have unique qualities and experiences that contribute to my worth. This shift in perspective not only bolsters self-esteem but also enhances motivation and engagement. Additionally, the concept of reframing can be applied to interpersonal relationships. Communication often becomes strained due to misunderstandings or differing viewpoints. By reframing our perspective during conflicts, we can approach conversations with empathy and openness. Instead of viewing a disagreement as a threat to our relationship, we can see it as an opportunity to understand the other person's perspective better. This shift fosters compassion, allowing us to bridge gaps in understanding and strengthen connections. For instance, when a loved one expresses frustration, rather than reacting defensively, reframing encourages us to consider their feelings and experiences, leading to a more productive dialogue. Reframing can also play a crucial role in overcoming fears and anxieties. Many individuals struggle with anxiety rooted in negative thought patterns, such as catastrophizing or overgeneralizing. By learning to reframe these thoughts, individuals can diminish the power of their fears. For example, rather than thinking, if I fail, my life will be ruined, reframing could lead to the realization that failure is a natural part of learning, and I can always recover and grow from my experiences. This shift helps to alleviate the paralyzing effects of fear, enabling individuals to take calculated risks and pursue their aspirations. The practice of gratitude can also complement reframing. By intentionally focusing on the positive aspects of our lives, we cultivate a mindset that seeks out the silver linings in challenging situations. When faced with adversity, a gratitude practice encourages us to identify lessons learned or strengths gained, further enriching our reframed perspective. This habit of gratitude not only enhances our overall well-being, but also reinforces a resilient mindset. In workplaces and educational settings, reframing can foster innovation and creativity. When individuals encounter obstacles or setbacks, they may become disheartened or resistant to new ideas. However, reframing allows teams to view challenges as opportunities for collaboration and innovation. For instance, a project that does not go as planned can be reframed as a learning experience that informs future endeavors. By fostering an environment that encourages reframing, organizations can inspire creativity and resilience among their members, driving progress and growth. Reframing perspective is a dynamic and ongoing process that requires practice and intention. It invites us to challenge our thoughts, question our assumptions, and embrace a more flexible approach to life. By learning to view situations from different angles, we can cultivate resilience, enhance our relationships, and foster a greater sense of empowerment. This shift not only transforms our inner dialogue, but also enriches our interactions with the world around us. Through reframing, we discover the profound ability to shape our experiences and create a more fulfilling life grounded in possibility and growth. Creating a positive environment is a powerful endeavor that significantly influences our mental well-being, productivity, and overall quality of life. The spaces we inhabit, be they physical, social, or emotional, have a profound impact on how we think, feel, and interact with others. By consciously cultivating a positive environment, we can foster a sense of belonging, enhance creativity, and promote emotional resilience. This process begins with intentional choices about our surroundings, our relationships, and our mindset. To start, the physical environment plays a critical role in shaping our experiences. A cluttered or chaotic space can contribute to feelings of stress and overwhelm, while an organized and aesthetically pleasing environment can inspire calm and focus. Simple changes, such as decluttering a workspace, incorporating natural elements like plants, or utilizing soothing colors, can significantly improve the atmosphere of a space. These alterations not only create a more inviting setting, but also promote mental clarity and well-being. For instance, studies have shown that exposure to greenery can reduce stress levels and improve mood, making the addition of plants a simple yet effective strategy for enhancing our physical environment. The arrangement and functionality of a space can greatly influence our daily activities. Creating designated areas for relaxation, work, and creativity allows us to shift our mindset depending on our needs. For example, a cozy reading nook can foster tranquility and reflection, while a well-organized workspace can enhance productivity and focus. By consciously designing our environments to support our goals, we create conditions that facilitate positive experiences and outcomes. In addition to the physical environment, the social atmosphere we cultivate is equally important. The relationships we nurture can either uplift or drain our energy, significantly impacting our emotional well-being. Surrounding ourselves with positive, supportive individuals fosters a sense of belonging and encourages personal growth. These relationships create a network of encouragement, where we can share our aspirations, seek advice, and celebrate successes. Conversely, distancing ourselves from toxic or negative influences can help us reclaim our energy and focus on what truly matters. Open communication and mutual respect are fundamental components of creating a positive social environment. By fostering a culture of appreciation and understanding, we encourage healthy interactions. This can be achieved through active listening, empathy, and constructive feedback. When individuals feel heard and valued, they are more likely to contribute positively to the group dynamic, leading to a more harmonious and productive environment. Another critical aspect of cultivating positivity is the practice of gratitude. By consciously acknowledging and appreciating the positive aspects of our lives, we shift our focus away from negativity and cultivate a mindset of abundance. This practice can be easily integrated into daily routines, whether through keeping a gratitude journal, sharing appreciations with loved ones, or simply taking a moment to reflect on the good in our lives. As we develop a habit of gratitude, we train our minds to recognize and celebrate the positive, creating an uplifting environment for ourselves and those around us. Emotional resilience is another key component of a positive environment. Life inevitably presents challenges and setbacks, but how we respond to these experiences can shape our overall well-being. Developing resilience involves cultivating a mindset that views challenges as opportunities for growth. When we face difficulties with a positive outlook, we not only enhance our ability to cope, but also create an environment that encourages learning and adaptation. This resilience can be fostered through practices such as mindfulness, which promotes awareness and acceptance of our thoughts and feelings without judgment. Furthermore, fostering a culture of positivity often requires intentionality and commitment. Engaging in regular team-building activities, establishing rituals of appreciation, and creating safe spaces for open dialogue can help nurture a positive environment in workplaces or communities. These practices encourage collaboration and connection, allowing individuals to feel invested in each other's success. Additionally, leaders and influencers play a crucial role in setting the tone for positivity. By modeling positive behavior and promoting a culture of encouragement, they can inspire others to do the same. Creating a positive environment also involves being mindful of the media and content we consume. The information we engage with can greatly influence our mindset and emotions. Choosing uplifting, inspiring, and educational content over negative or fear-based narratives can help us maintain a positive outlook. Whether it's selecting uplifting podcasts, motivational books, or engaging with art that resonates with our values, being intentional about the content we consume allows us to shape our mental landscape actively. The process of creating a positive environment is an ongoing journey that requires intention and effort. By consciously designing our physical spaces, nurturing supportive relationships, practicing gratitude, fostering resilience, and being mindful of the content we engage with, we lay the groundwork for a more positive existence. This commitment not only enriches our own lives, but also radiates outward, influencing those around us. As we cultivate positivity in our environments, we create a ripple effect, contributing to a collective sense of well-being and fulfillment that enhances our shared human experience. Embracing uncertainty is an essential aspect of the human experience that often evokes fear and anxiety. Yet it also presents an opportunity for growth, adaptability, and resilience. In a world characterized by constant change and unpredictability, the ability to navigate uncertainty is not just advantageous, it is vital. By cultivating an attitude that welcomes uncertainty, rather than resists it, we can transform our lives, opening ourselves to new possibilities and insights that enrich our journey. The discomfort that often accompanies uncertainty arises from our innate desire for control and predictability. We thrive on routine and familiar outcomes, as they provide a sense of security and stability. However, life is inherently unpredictable, and trying to impose rigid expectations can lead to frustration and disappointment. By accepting that uncertainty is a fundamental aspect of existence, we can shift our mindset from one of fear to one of curiosity. This change in perspective allows us to view uncertainty not as a threat but as a canvas for possibility. One effective way to embrace uncertainty is to practice mindfulness. Mindfulness encourages us to be present with our thoughts and feelings, enabling us to observe our reactions to uncertainty without judgment. When faced with unpredictable situations, mindfulness allows us to cultivate awareness of our internal responses. Instead of being swept away by anxiety or fear, we can acknowledge these feelings and choose how to respond. This practice fosters emotional resilience, as we learn to navigate the ebb and flow of life with grace and composure. Additionally, reframing our thoughts around uncertainty can help us develop a more positive outlook. Instead of viewing uncertainty as a void filled with potential failure, we can recognize it as a space for growth and opportunity. For instance, a job loss might initially seem daunting, but it can also be a chance to explore new career paths, pursue passions, or develop skills that were previously overlooked. By shifting our focus from what we might lose to what we might gain, we empower ourselves to take bold steps forward, even in the face of uncertainty. Another important aspect of embracing uncertainty is cultivating a sense of flexibility. Life rarely unfolds according to our plans, and rigidly clinging to expectations can lead to disappointment and frustration. Instead, adopting a flexible mindset enables us to adapt to changing circumstances. This adaptability not only reduces stress, but also enhances our capacity to seize opportunities as they arise. When we let go of the need for a predetermined outcome, we open ourselves up to new experiences and perspectives that enrich our lives. Building a support network can also play a significant role in navigating uncertainty. Sharing our experiences with trusted friends, family members, or mentors can provide comfort and guidance during challenging times. These connections remind us that we are not alone in facing uncertainty and that others have successfully navigated similar challenges. Additionally, discussing our fears and uncertainties with others can help us gain new insights and perspectives, allowing us to approach situations with greater clarity and confidence. Embracing uncertainty also involves cultivating a sense of self-compassion. It is essential to recognize that experiencing uncertainty is a common human experience. By treating ourselves with kindness during times of doubt or confusion, we create a nurturing inner dialogue that fosters resilience. Self-compassion allows us to acknowledge our feelings without harsh judgment, creating a safe space for growth and exploration. When we honor our vulnerability, we are more likely to approach uncertainty with openness rather than defensiveness. Uncertainty can ignite creativity and innovation. When we step outside of our comfort zones, we are often compelled to think differently and explore new solutions. This process can lead to personal and professional growth as we discover untapped potential within ourselves. For example, artists, entrepreneurs, and scientists frequently encounter uncertainty in their work. Yet it is often this very uncertainty that drives innovation and breakthroughs. By embracing the unknown, we can tap into our creativity and develop new ways of thinking and problem solving. Finally, cultivating a sense of gratitude can help us embrace uncertainty more fully. When we focus on the positives in our lives, we create a buffer against the anxiety that often accompanies uncertainty. Practicing gratitude encourages us to recognize the beauty in the unknown and to appreciate the journey itself, rather than fixating solely on outcomes. This practice allows us to celebrate the small victories and lessons learned along the way, fostering a sense of joy even amid uncertainty. In summary, embracing uncertainty is an essential skill that enables us to navigate the complexities of life with resilience and grace. By practicing mindfulness, reframing our thoughts, cultivating flexibility, building supportive connections, and fostering self-compassion, we can transform our relationship with uncertainty. Rather than viewing it as a source of fear, we can see it as an opportunity for growth, creativity, and exploration. Ultimately, it is through embracing uncertainty that we can discover our true potential and create a fulfilling life rich with experiences and possibilities. In embracing uncertainty, we unlock a pathway to resilience, creativity, and profound personal growth. By shifting our perspective, we transform fear into curiosity, viewing the unknown as a canvas upon which we can paint new possibilities. Mindfulness allows us to observe our thoughts and feelings without judgment, fostering emotional resilience that helps us navigate the unpredictable nature of life. This journey requires flexibility and adaptability, empowering us to pivot when circumstances change and to seize opportunities that arise from the unexpected. Cultivating a supportive network reinforces our ability to face uncertainty with confidence. Sharing our fears and experiences not only alleviates the weight of isolation, but also opens us to new insights and perspectives that enrich our understanding. In practicing self-compassion, we acknowledge our vulnerabilities without harsh judgment, allowing us to approach uncertainty with openness and grace. By embracing uncertainty, we ignite our creativity, exploring new avenues for innovation and problem solving. Each challenge we encounter becomes an opportunity for growth, and every step into the unknown is a chance to discover our true potential. Finally, practicing gratitude allows us to appreciate the journey, celebrating the lessons learned and the beauty found within life's unpredictability. By welcoming uncertainty into our lives, we foster a mindset that thrives on exploration and possibility. This embrace of the unknown not only enriches our personal experiences, but also enhances our interactions with the world, leading to a more fulfilling and vibrant existence. As we cultivate this attitude, we not only empower ourselves, but also inspire those around us to join us on this transformative journey, where uncertainty is not something to fear, but rather an adventure to embrace.